really push it, you get those bomb downs. Nades are falling. Harold's going to get an early set nade kill on the Greg. They're going to have to worry about those, but answering right back is a headshot and another nade kill by the Plant King himself, and that's Barry. And as we say that, he's going to go right for that plant. Glad, though, sneaking through the smoke. They got to keep an eye on him. They know he plays A. He's going to take out Barry. I know Barry's the Plant King, but he's got to find his time and his moment. Captain Miller, though, on mid-roof, going to take out Glad over to the A-bomb site. They got to be careful with these plants on the smokes because people are going to push up. Jay getting cheeky here. Where's the help? Where's the help here from Everest? Oh, and now he's at B, playing a little bit of mind games here. They've got to be careful with those smokes and the bomb plants as 1 versus 1 here, Kevlar for both players. Jay getting tagged up by Everest. He comes around low east. Jay had the read, but Everest had the aim.
Seeing Barry right away here. Oh, but Barry's able to bait out that shot. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Everest is going to take out Harry, and Jay over towards A Cubby, but Greg takes him out, and Greg gets immediately traded out by Glad, who just goes haywire over on the A bomb site. Getting 3-piece for him so far.
Glad get his head absolutely ripped off because it's fucking huge. Real life into the game. Another beautiful set nade by the Plant King. He could be the Nade King too, Kevlar. But Glad, they gotta know he's alive. If he's alive, he's at A. Everything's kind of slowed down, Kevlar. We'll see what these slow rounds look like, as that's going to be hostage there, but Yamato onto Glad, so now this A-bomb site should be open. They've got to be careful about mid-roof, though, with hostage up there. At any moment, he could rip 3 of you, but that's going to be both hostage and Blake moving low east, and Captain Miller consistently supporting the A-bomb site from mid-roof late in the round. Ooh, here it comes. Any second now. Wow, that worked beautifully.
Hey, there for Barry. And the grenades, don't forget about those. I think Captain Miller just spotted a guy. Push up low east, I think, yes he did. That's gonna be Jay and Harold pushing up low east, and they spot out Greg over towards Jungle, and then tag out Chuck with the turret. Meanwhile, Glad over the A site gets a kill on Everest, probably through the smoke. Now it's all down to Barry and Greg. As I say that, down goes Greg. Now it's all down to Barry. 1v4. Gets tagged up by Harold at the A boxes, but he's gonna live. They all know where he is now, but he has that Car 98K to work with. He takes off Harold's head, jumping down the stairs, hoping to take out Glad on the A bomb site. But there's Jay with that supporting M1 to take him out. And that's gonna be it.
Straight up against the push, and here it is. Mid-roof.
He's going for another one for sure. Oh, he just stays up there. He's so aggressive. He spots out Nitrix up on the mid-roof, and he tags him up, but he's not going to go down. Meanwhile, Nick is on the full flank over towards A Alley. He gets that kill on Everest, but he doesn't realize there's a guy right behind him in A Alley. That's Barry. Nitrix jumping off that mid-roof with his scope, and he's going to get immediately taken down by Greg. Jay missing his first shot, and Greg hitting another heady with that Tommy. He's got that Tommy locked in today.
Stack here at the A-bomb site, but Everest has mid-roof, so because of that, he's going to rip off Jay's head over towards A boxes because Harold decided to jump and get a little bit more aggressive into smoke, and Everest, I think, has an idea of that, and now Glad all alone in a very tough 1 versus 2, going to spot and get the info. Zik's got to stay down. He's smart enough to do so. He could just run away here and really drain some time. And Greg's going to peek around the corner here and support him. 5-1 here. It's a momentum-based map on that attack side, though.
Yes,
kind of like if you get the ball rolling and you find out what's working, stack them.
Exactly. And right now, it's looking like Nemesis is working that mid-roof. I don't know if this is a great spot. It's kind of a one-and-done spot, but he's going to spot out Blake first off, and he gets him. Now he's got Harold right in front of him, but he's going to peek around with the shotgun and take him out.
Shot by Harold. Harold waking up here. That's good. They're going to need that. He's back to the top of the leaderboard. And now Nitrix is going to peek. I think he dropped the scope. Zik going to take one. The bomb has been planted during all of that. Now Nitrix going to get another one. Barry evens it out. Barry once again playing in a really awkward position. At least able to get one. Now 1 versus 2, but Harold going to sniff that out.
Great play
so
by
that's what Janitorz needs to be okay with the bomb. They have to.
And then we got Captain Miller here up on the mid-roof with the Tommy, but he gets no-scoped by Blake. And then Harry gets a nade kill on Greg right up on site. Now it's down to a 3-on-3 while the bomb is going to be trying to get put down here by Barry, but Harry's pushing through the smoke and he gets a tag and he doesn't get the kill. And there's Nitrix there to get that trade though. Jay taking out Zik, and now it's all down to Barry with the shotgun, 1v2. He doesn't have a secondary to work with, so the moment he gets spotted out, He's gonna get taken down.
Nice here. A little bit of East presence here out of Janitors. Now they're changing up the meta.
Oh,
that a little heady through smoke?
It was! Another one! He's got the angles just locked in through that smoke, man.
As Cat Miller, though, going to spray down somebody on dome roof.
Oh.
But not before he gets ripped by Nitrix on mid roof with the car, so...
Nemesis actually have incredible nades so far on this mid roof and towards those German spawn boxes. Meanwhile, Jay is pushed up low. He's taking out Greg. Nitrix is peeking off this mid roof. He's not going to be able to spot anyone. Takes off a shot towards Nitrix or Zik, and he gets that kill on Barry, though. Now it's down to a 3-on-3. We got Everest towards the spawn stairs. He'll be running into Jay very shortly here. Down he goes. He's going to spot out Chuck in that A-Cubby, get that kill. Meanwhile, Yamato's at the top of the stairs and takes out Blake, but...
It's a time game.
He only has 2 seconds left to defuse. Down he goes.
Beautiful.
Good shooting here, Zik.
It can be very awkward. Oh, shit! No one getting naded. Superman gonna tap here. Cat Miller getting out Nitrix. That's huge. Rain Boss down. Harold gonna just sacrifice his life, and because of that, he'll get 1, but now it's a 3 versus 2. And Jay's got the sniper.
Oh, no!
And he's gonna miss a shot here.
He misses 2.
I don't know if I like him picking this up. They were doing so well without anyone having it, and because of that, he's a little bit of rust on that scoped car for him. Let's see if he can rip the no scope. He's not going to. Everest, beautiful shot around the corner. He's gonna jump, get the heady. Oh, and now they spot Glad. Mary's probably just gonna mess with him for a little while. Maybe go for the kill, and his teammate's gonna help him out. If you're gonna peek, you gotta peek together.
There's Nick just running up on the A site and getting the kill. Down he goes, but Harry's gonna get a 2K up on site with the shotty. Taking down Greg and Barry. Kinda just alone on site. Down goes Chuck, and there's Zik on the backside of mid-roof, and Glad taking it up with that M1 Grand.
So, what that's going to do is going to keep those mid-roof and jungle players looking east instead of towards the A-bomb site. They've got just a little bit of a lob there. He's going to get a player.
What a nade.
Barry going to win a battle against Hostage, but he's going to get traded out immediately. Superman, though, in a nice position here, maybe to get 2 and control what he can. Oh, he's going to get spotted, though, as I say that, by Blake. And an ally player in Janitors is going to be climbing up mid-roof here, so it's going to be up to Everest to make a play. And as I say that, he gets destroyed. Zik's going to answer back and get his head immediately ripped off.
Jay and Nick trying to take aggression onto this A-bomb site, but on the other side of things, Captain Miller is going to get taken out low east, and Jay gets a great headshot on the Greg as he pushed up low east. He took out Glad over at that east player, but there's Everest up on that mid roof to take out Jay, while Nick gets that kill on Everest. Just trades going all over the place. Harold gonna get the bomb down on the A-bomb site here. He has himself a secondary as well, so he can go anywhere he wants as far as a post plant goes. Meanwhile, Nick is peeking out from behind dome roof, but he gets that kill onto Zik. Now it's all down to Barry with a shotgun. He doesn't have a secondary either. He's just gonna run out on site, pick up a Tommy, and he spots out Harry right behind that wall a little bit, but it kind of looks like they expected a little bit. As Everest gets that kill onto Harry out on the A-bomb site, but he's not going to get traded out. Meanwhile, Nick is going to try and push out from the A alley. Glad gets a nade kill on the Zik. Nitrix going to kill on Barry, and oh, nice hip fire there by Hostage to get that kill on Greg. Now it's all down to Everest, last man alive, verse 4. He's going to be pushing through the smoke, trying to get that planter, but Nitrix is there at the front of the site with a scope. He's just going to get a no-scope. As Zik just said right there, having a little bit of a UF strap book coming out. Nice shot, Jay. And then Nick getting a tag towards that German spawn as well. Meanwhile, Barry is going to get a kill on Harold towards that mid-roof and gets a second kill on Glad, jumping out onto the B-bomb site. And then there's Zik getting a kill onto Jay on mid-roof. Now it's all down to Nitrix and Nick, last two alive for Janitors. Nitrix just heard a guy drop down into the jungle. That before he goes to the bomb site, he's going to get tagged up. Pushing towards German spawn a little bit by Everest at those spawn boxes, so a little bit of info there now, but he's, oh my god, he knows that counter angle though, so he's gonna drop Billy. Now it's all down to a one-on-one. Zik is up on top of jungle roof, looking towards the bomb site, and the bomb is gonna go down. Now it's all gonna come down to a scope duel, but there's that angle right through the bomb. Yeah, actually, that entire, B hold kind of came down to just Barry having a little bit of blowups on that B bomb side through the smoke, but this round is going very, very differently as Nick is just going to get an incredibly fast plant on the A bomb site as down goes Harold, Yamato, and Barry real quick as Captain Miller gets taken out by Glad low east as well. Now it's all down to Everest and Greg. Everest is on the pegs for German spawn. He gets that headshot onto the hostage. They're all just waiting for Nemesis to push up a little bit. And here it is finally coming, but there's Jade to take out Greg and Glad take out Everest. Very nice post plant there out of Janitors. 10-8.
Glad doing a lot of damage over at East Tank. And there he is, getting another kill right there. And then finally, Greg decided to just get through that A smoke, but he gets his head ripped off by Nitrix. And now mid-roof is semi-controlled by Hostage. He jumps off. Zig got to get somebody here with a rifle.
He's still alive, though. Oh, down he goes for a nade from Hostage. And there's Everest trying to push through the smoke. But no luck his way. Nades just raining in on that A bomb site. Oh, yeah, there you go, Nick. Actually,
that was an A bomb site. Ever just do an A bomb site nade before anyone could even be there. Oh no.
I think things are falling apart. But as I say that, Barry gets a kill on Harry as he pushes through the smoke, and Captain Miller's gonna get a kill on Jade mid-side. And then Glad gets a kill on Captain Miller on that trade, and Zick gets a kill on Nitrix. Nick takes down Zick, and Barry gets a kill on Glad. That's down to one-on-one shotgun. Tags coming in, but there's that Tommy kill coming in onto Barry. Oh my god. He's just holding Mouse 1.
Yeah, that's an unlucky tag there by Barry. That would have been a really big, that would have been maybe a game-saving 1v1 for him. 1v2, really. But now it's going to be map point here for Janitors, Kev. Just a really good, solid half on attack here by Janitors.
And looking like we've got a miss smoke as well this round, so might be even tougher for things to work out. But Greg gets dropped really early while Harry has managed to find himself on top of mid-roof and pulls out his Webley, but not going to get that kill. Down goes Glad, down goes Zick. Down to a 3-on-3 now as he sees, oh my god, Nitrix on the apartment stairs of the spot he loves to play, but he misses that shot towards A Cubby. Aggression, but it doesn't look like it's going to come in, really. Oh my god, what a reaction there by Everest, but he's going to get traded out by Nick, and he's all alone now versus 2 Nemesis players. He's got a 44 and a Tommy. Captain Miller is posted up on this angle, ready for him. Down he goes.
Nemesis has yet to throw like a real good, solid pizza push. And because of that, here they are just losing the bomb side over and over again.
No.
He is French. I've seen them do a lot of weird things. It might be a hunk of cheese that comes out of his ass. We don't know. Nitrix, though. We'll never know as Nitrix takes his head off. You're going to let the allies control too much map.
Oh,
Everest getting a tag like in the face. That is so unlucky. It wouldn't have mattered.
Allies win.
Wow,
we got to control mid-street.
Hot here. It doesn't look like Nemesis is going to go for a cross again, but Glad is going to prone and keep out that mid-tank and get dropped by Captain Miller. This is Captain Miller's favorite map, I think. He's always a force to be reckoned with on it. We're down to a 4-on-3, and looking like Janitors are just now creeping onto site, but there's Barry with the shotgun. He's not really spotting out anyone, but Jay is going to push through the B connector smoke and take out Greg. Down to a 2-on-2 now as Nick finds a kill himself towards mid-court. And then he gets a crazy fucking shot onto Barry. Now it's all down to Zick with his scope. Bomb is going to get planted on the A site. You're going to see Jay jump out from this top window and peek. He has full sight of this bomb, so he knows it's a fake. He's just holding that angle now, waiting for Zick to pop up onto the site, but he gets that kill onto Jay. Nick is at this back wall now as well as
Axis eliminated.
Zick is holding the
Allies
defense.
win.
Nick with a great quick little flick onto Zick. My god, these tongue twisters are going to be the death of me, but round number 3 for Janitors.
I have a feeling he's going to go apeshit here through the smoke. I think that's just what's going to happen.
Him and Everest are going to push it together, it looks like.
They're going to go together. Yeah, it's a great trade. Beautiful trade. Now you got to get into this bomb site. Got to get into this bomb site and do work. We got to have this kill. We're not going to get it. Glad on the Everest. Glad getting taken out by Captain Miller. Nitrix getting taken out by Captain Miller too. You have that. Those are the rounds you have to have. Great retake there. I love the play together with Everest and Barry. Overpowering the players on that half wall.
Explosives diffused.
Great job by Nemesis. And if they won that last round, I know it's a big if. We're sitting at a 2-2 scoreline. They can trade rounds on defense all day.
god,
Great
Glad
round by
almost got
Nemesis.
that 4K too. It looks like Nemesis actually have B-site control. Greg is up at these logs, and he's gonna get a kill on Harry. As down goes Nitrix, down goes Jay as well from Everest at that B connector. Now it's all down to Hostage and Glad. Hostage is pushing up south here. He spots out Chuck at that tank as Glad is gonna get a kill on Barry. Down goes the shotgun. Oh,
great job, Chuck.
Gets that kill onto Hostage, and he's gonna be watching the street. Nitrix getting another nade kill onto that front MG guy, and there's Glad watching that light post, taking out Greg. Last 2 members alive for Nemesis is going to be Zik and Chuck. Chuck looks like he knows someone is here at Burning Tank, and he doesn't get that kill onto Hostage. He's just sitting there prone, waiting for him. Down he goes.
Oh, it's not obscuring his vision at all. Yeah. And because of that, they can't get... Oh,
Jay jumping into that nade, and
there it
another nade.
5 versus 2 here for Nemesis. Barry on the hunt. Looking for the player that they know normally plays. Back. Oh, a miss here.
There it is.
But he's going to correct himself. Another South player gets a shotty out. Oh, he had to pump it.
Nick is looking like he's expecting a pretty heavy South push. Here's Everest. Open up on top of the South. Oh, going for a shot towards Blake, but he misses his. Kind of expecting this patient play out of Janitors as Barry just runs up on sight after the smoke is faded, gets that kill in the Herald, gets another kill onto Glad. Now it's all down to Hostage. The South player gets a kill onto Zik, but now he has 2 players to worry about. Now Greg and Barry are both going to be pushing up while he's busy defusing, and it's going to be an easy kill for Barry with that 44. Looking like a heavy cross round here for Nemesis. They're going to be getting up into sight while there's Harold trying to go for a fake, but he gets dropped by Everest and by Barry, who's already at APC as well. Down goes Jay, down goes Greg as well to Nick over on top of that sniper house. Nitrix is going to get a kill on the Barry, and now it's down to a 2-on-2. Everest might be running into him. Lickety split here. That's going to be Nitrix. He's going to be running into both players. He gets that first kill on Nitrix. He's ripped up, but he's going to get a regen. Now Nick is going to try and take this fight once again, but there's Everest with that Tommy popping his head up and getting that hipfire kill. Down he goes. Great hold there by Everest.
This round, though, early pick by Nitrix and a nade, but Barry answers back with a setting of himself, his own onto Glad. And they're going to come through this smoke. Janitors is ready for it. They're on to the aggression here at a Nemesis through that connector, but the damage is already done. They've got 5 rounds. Chuck in a 1 versus 4. Probably going to die here, just like his Ethernet cable, get absolutely shredded. Unless he can get his...
alive.
Yeah, he's getting tagged up by every player. Oh, and he is going to get through and at least get Harold. Harold probably not happy about that, but
that was
nonetheless, they're going to get the round.
This round so far, so maybe things are going to be low Janitors' way. Barry is getting super aggressive into this mid-smoke. He's going to press W right away, running into Glad, but he doesn't see him in the smoke. Glad gets the better of him, but Everest is also going to be pushing up in the mid-smoke, gets that trade on Glad, and he gets traded out by Nick from Burning Tank, down to a 3-on-3. Nick is still at Burning Tank, alive, and he's expecting one more South push, but there's Greg. So now Janitors are going to have to hold in this post plant. Harold spots out Greg at this APC, and he gets that kill, evens it up to a 2v2. Now it's starting to look like both of these Nemesis members are going to be pushing in from APC. We got Chuck and Yamato here. But Jay is just prone behind the full wall, and Harry is going to be first point of contact. He gets the first kill, and then Jay pops up from the half wall to support his teammate, taking down Zik. Fantastic post plant by them, 6-5.
This is going to be a tough retake. Everyone's in position. And we have yet to see Nemesis move. Ooh, that Miller taking out the Burning. That's the first domino. The Burning Tank player is the first domino. Glad taking out 2 beautiful shots on Barry, taking him out. 3 versus 2 now. He's making his way into spawn house. Here, somebody backyard. That's probably going to be the shot. You know, that's Everest.
God. What a crazy
They got to get on their horse, though. Only 10 seconds. This has to be the dominoes have to fall quick. They got to get in there and get 2 quick kills. They're not going to get one. Jay on Captain Miller and Harold on Everest to clean it up.
Zik is going to get an opening kill on Jay, trying to cross into the bomb site. Very opting to fill a different nade this time around, and he spots the guy crossing at German Tank as well. But he's going to live. He's opting to go towards garage. He just spotted out Harold mid-court as well, but Harold is going to get taken out by Captain Miller south side. Meanwhile, Nitrix is at front MG looking towards this mid-tank cross, and he gets that kill on the Barry. He's just running down the street, and Now Hostage is in a 1v1 duel at this South L, but he's gonna get tagged up, but he's gonna live so far. But Nick is just getting out of there as fast as he can, but he's not able to. He's gonna get taken out by Chuck. Meanwhile, Nitrix is at this German tank, and as that smoke fades, Everest just sprays him down.
Yeah, everyone does their job here. Harry, though, and Jay gonna get through opening kills here. Harry's gonna get through and get the shotty kill onto Barry. Barry a little finding himself out of position here. Ooh, and a team ace. So knowing that, let's see how they react. Ooh, Blake gonna see 2.
He just spotted 2 in that backyard, yeah, but not gonna land any shots so far as, oh my god, Greg spotted out Harold in that bottom sniper house with a shotgun, but he's not gonna be landing any shots so far. Now Zik is pinned and he's ripped up. He's gonna go down to Harold. Everest is gonna be holding down that B connector while he gets taken up by a nade by Harry. Barry is at this APC though. He gets taken up by Nick. Now it's all down to Everest in a 1v3. Bomb is not down. He's looking towards this APC. He knows there's someone right up close. That's gonna be Harold, and Harold is gonna be popping off some 44 shots. But nothing is gonna land. Now Everest is gonna get a little aggressive towards this APC. Proning, and he spots out Harold, gets a tag, but Harold's gonna jump around and get that shotgun kill onto him, and now that's a round for Janitors.
That's gonna stop all the momentum from. Ooh, here comes the mid presence. They're already pushing out in garage and APC.
Oh my god.
Explosives planted!
Gonna get a fast plant down though as Nick goes for a reload glitch around APC. He doesn't spot out anyone on site, so it's not really a whole lot of info to work with. Everest is gonna be the first man of contact, but he just gets no-scoped by Nick. He's still alive though, and then he jumps out and gets another no-scope onto Greg. Now it's all down to Chuck. He's got the Tommy in hand. He's going to be re-flanking through this B connector. He's going to be running into Nick right in front of him. He had no idea. Fantastic round there by Hostage. Big ace for the man.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's not over yet, but we can't be catching these nades here mid.
So many nades. Uh-oh, Zik looks like he missed his first shot on that cross, and Nitrix going for a very risky nade. Down he goes to Zik. Now Harold is throwing another nade towards APC, but Sabato spotting out that guy south. Barry getting tagged up on site, but he's gonna live. Gets that shotgun kill into Jay. Great long-range shotgun kill for him. Tagging up Jay as well, or Glad as well inside of that B connector, but he's gonna live. Now it's all down to Hostage and Nick. Oh my god, did you see that tag onto Barry? What a flick.
A sick tag, and he's not going to get the kill.
Oh, he's going to be fuming on that one for sure. Barry is now bottom sniper house. He sees an angle, and he goes for a long-range shot with the shotgun, and immediately gets dropped to Nick, and now Glad pushing up towards APC. He gets a headshot on Greg, maybe peeking a little too aggressively. Things have got brought back all the way down to a big 2v4, 2v5 retake there by Janitors. Greg is going to be able to get into that B bomb site, no problem. He's still alive, but running out into dark. There's Glad at the window to take him down as Everest gets a kill on the Nick's south side. Down to a 3-0-3 as Everest tries to peek out mid-tank, and he gets dropped by Glad real quick. Glad is doing a fantastic job right outside of his dark window. Playing this uptight angle towards B-Con might be a little tough, but there's Zik at backyard getting a quick scope on the J. Now we're down to a 2-on-2. Nitrix is at dark window. Meanwhile, Glad is opting to go APC side. He might be running into Zik pretty quickly here. Cat Miller is still prone behind the half wall, but Zik is having to keep his head on a swivel towards Spawn and APC, but looking like Glad is just going to ignore him, and now it's going to come down to Zik, or come down to Cat Miller, but he gets taken out easily by Glad, his ass not being watched by his teammate. I'm not sure if this bomb is planted for him fully. He misses his first shot. The defuse is coming in. He hits his first shot on Glad, and he gets his second shot onto Nitrix. Oh my god. Zik going super clutch in order to save that round for his team.
They gotta buckle down here, and they gotta just play good post plans. Let the Janitors, Maniacs run into you, and don't catch nades, and I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, so far they haven't caught any nades, only caught a bullet by Nick. Oh my god, Barry peeking out and taking up Nitrix at that mid-tank. Glad getting 2 kills though. After that info, 3 kills. Finally gets dropped by Greg, and Greg all alone now by versus 3 more Janitors members. Gonna tag up Jay by that back window, but there's Nitrix towards backyard, popping off some shots towards him. He spots him outside that half wall. Down he goes. 13-7 for Janitors. Fantastic round by Glad to clean it up for his team.